Hello there, you're welcome to HisGov TV. In today's video, we are going to examine the two military coups of Flight Lieutenant General John Rawlings. Now, note that Rawlings conducted two military coups. The first one was conducted in 1979 against the Supreme Military Council II, the SMC-II, General Kufu and the Champon. And then the second one was also conducted against the People's National Party, and that is Dr. Haile Liman, after Rawlings handed power to Liman in 1979. Now, take notice that this is a long series of videos that I am doing, and so this is just a part of the whole military coups of Ghana from 1966 Nkrumah's coup up to the last coup in 1981 of Rawlings. So if you want to watch the full video of this clip, you can search in the description. I'll add a link in the description so that you can check that for yourself. Enjoy the video and don't forget to subscribe. General Fred Ekufuor of the SMC-II planned to return the country to civilian rule by July 1st, 1979. The decree lifting the ban on political parties went into effect on January 1st, 1979 as planned. The Constitutional Assembly that had been working on the new constitution presented an approved draft and adjourned in May. All appeared set for a new attempt at constitutional government in July, when a group of young army officers overthrew the SMC government in June. On May 15, 1979, junior officers of the Air Force, led by Flight Lieutenant General John Rawlings, attempted a coup d'etat against the SMC-II. Rawlings and his men were, however, arrested and put on trial at the Burma Hall for their role in the attempted coup d'etat. Though the coup failed, the plotters were worried not only about the injustice in the Ghanaian society, but also the tarnished image of the Ghana army due to malfeasance on the part of the government. Rawlings and his men, after the attempted coup, for which they were arrested, also stand in trial at the Burma Camp Court. And Rawlings at this trial defended his reasons for the coup against the SMC-II, and it was after this trial that Rawlings was released from prison by the junior officers led by, of course, Major General Boachi Jan. The morning of June 4th, 1979, when the court-martial trying Rawlings and his accomplices was to resume sitting, another group of junior officers and regular soldiers led by Major Boachi Jan released Rawlings and his men from prison like Peter in the Bible. The troops gained control of the Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, but not without fierce resistance from the troops loyal to the SMC-II under the command of Major General Odate Wellington. A brief military battle took place throughout the day, leading to Odate Wellington's death at the Nema police station, where he had taken refuge after running short of ammunition. The coup led to the arrest of many SMC affiliates, including General Ekufuor, and eventually to his overthrow. To avoid further bloodshed, Rawlings came on air to confirm the success of the coup d'etat. He urged all those still fighting in support of the SMC to stop firing and return to barracks.
Here to tell you just one or two things. If any further bloodshed had to be avoided in this country, everybody might have as well realized that the ranks have borne the brunt of the suffering of this country for too long. There was bloodshed.
After the coup, the Armed Forces Revolutionary Council, led by Jerry John Rawlings, indicated that they did not come to stay in power, but to purge the country of corrupt military officials who had tarnished the image of the Ghana Armed Forces, hence the house cleaning exercise. Under the house cleaning exercise, 3 former military leaders of Ghana and some military officers were executed by firing squad. Those executed were Air Marshal Yaobuachi, Major R.E.A. Kote, Rear Admiral Joy Amidome, Colonel Roger Felly, and General E.K. Utuka, as well as 3 former Ghanaian heads of states, and they were General Ignatius Kutu Echampong, General Fred Akufo, and General A.A. Afrifa. Rawlings later implemented a much wider house cleaning exercise involving the killings and abduction of over 300 Ghanaians. Elections were held on time shortly after the coup. On 24 September 1979, power was peacefully handed over by Rawlings to Dr. Hiller Limann, whose People's National Party had the support of Nkrumah's followers. AFRC, led by Rawlings, hands over power to Dr. Hiller Limann, and in the words of Rawlings, they have been able to demonstrate in few months what some people could not do in an entire whole year. And so he gives the mantle to Limann and warned him that he is watching. And it wasn't a surprise that he came back to overthrow Limann 2 years later, after giving 2 years later, on 31st December 1981, Rawlings ousted President Hiller Limann in a coup d'etat, claiming that the civilian rule was weak and the country's economy was deteriorating. The killings of the 3 Supreme Court justices, Judge Cecilia Corantin Addo, Judge Frederick Sarkodie, and Judge Kojo Eje Ejapon occurred during the second military rule of Rawlings. However, unlike the 1979 executions, these persons were abducted and killed in secret, and it is unclear who was behind their murder.